Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the RonathanPXPX Rocket League Memorial Arena live here in Orlando, Florida. Definitely not Baghdad, Iraq. We
Used to
are.
be.
Yes, used to be, but not at all. Hopefully, everyone
There
is
you go.
having a fantastical evening tonight. There he is. Okay. You know, tech issues are what they are here in KMW. Nothing ever works properly when we want it to work properly. We forget things, you know, stuff of things. But we are here for episode 2 of season 2 versus Sunday Night Cage match. With me, as usual, it'd be my right, that direction. Over there, we got Sir Casual Murr. How are you doing this evening, sir?
Good, sir. How are you?
Fantastical. Is it 800 bajillion degrees out in California?
I don't know because I haven't left the house all day, but yes, it is. It is 96.
That is sickening.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's going to be 90s all week until Thursday. Then it's going to be over 100.
Yay.
Yay.
At least it should be that type of temperature in July, not in October.
Right. Right.
But joining us on the other side over that direction is not Mr. Modern Toyfare, but instead the Tonberry Surprise, or well, we're gonna go with that as his name for now. So
It's me.
it's me. How are you doing today, sir?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome.
Hello, everybody.
You sound like you're in a wind tunnel. It's fine.
You sound like
Oh,
you're
really?
in a broom closet.
The broom closet would. Yeah, there you go. It's fine.
Hold on.
No, it's okay.
It was fine. We were just poking fun at you because we can.
Is that any better?
That is incredibly better, actually.
Yes.
Okay.
I can turn your volume back down a little bit too.
Woohoo! Look at that.
Yay. But
We get it right sometimes.
once in a while. We have an exciting card for you tonight, folks, though. I'm glad you could all be here to join us. Andy is in the back of the control booth sleeping. So, yeah.
As it should be.
Yes. He is the snooziest of boys, as always. I took him out to my parents' house twice this week. We got to spend like a few hours outside, and then on the fourth, because it was so damn hot out, he came back and he crashed for like the entire night afterwards. So good times. But yeah, if you saw in the Discord earlier, we ran down the show card for everyone. We got some good matches going on. Global Women's Champion in non-title action. The women's Switch title will have their first defense. Men's Switch title, of course, up for grabs as well. And then a few matches from our Cruiserweight division. So it should be pretty good. 6 matches on the card as we build up towards the next pay-per-view event, the season finale, which date to be determined. And honest to God, I can't remember the name of it right now. So, production.
You'll remember someday.
Yeah, eventually. But it'll be fine. It's fine. I swear it's fine. If you are here in the live chat on Twitch, there is a community challenge going on right now as well too. Please consider donating to that if you want to see me play a bunch of games for ridiculously long periods of time. So, yeah. Beyond that, we're going to head down to ringside for our first contest of the evening. Our Global Women's Champion, Lily Redfield, is going to be in non-title combat against C-Star. C-Star looking to try to gain some momentum for themselves, maybe be a contender for that title. We'll see how it goes. But let's go ahead and head down to ringside. Following contest is set for one fall. Introducing first, she is the KMW Global Champion, Lily Redfield.
Continuing to stay dominant, as always.
Yes. Defeating arguably the most dominant champion in KMW history, Wanda E. Cloverfield. Lily is trying to keep this title throughout Season 2, heading to the new season, where we will have lots of upgrades for KMW. Not production-wise. Production will still be awful, but, you know.
Yes. At least the game won't look like PlayStation 2 anymore.
And her opponent being accompanied to the ring by Alina from the Bikini Bottom Thunderdome. She is C-Star.
Sounds like a bar in Texas.
Well, especially right now.
Too soon?
That might be too soon.
Damn.
Feel like it's something Modern Toyfare would say.
Really digging the style down at Bikini Bottom.
We here in KMW, our thoughts and prayers go out to the people affected in Texas by the flooding. We're just, well, I'm just kind of a jerk sometimes. So, all right, starting off here, a big takedown there from Champion.
I think it's going to take a lot for C-Star to win this one, going to be honest.
Yeah, Redfield, despite taking all of Season 1 to capture the title, was pretty dominant in most of her matches.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely a strong competitor. Trying to show some athleticism there. A big drop kick coming out to knock the champion out of the ring here.
And I guess countouts don't really matter when it's not a championship match, right?
True.
Be more about the pride. Big rights there. One from C-Star.
Big code breaker from the champ. Definitely a size disadvantage for C-Star here.
Really working the ankle on C-Star.
Yeah, I think anything to restrict that mobility is what is going to have C-Star in the upper hand.
Are starfish known to be mobile?
I don't think so.
This one is the exception to the rule. For a
What
tarantula.
is this?
What is going on?
What is that? I've never seen that in my life.
Really?
That was
Never?
a bold strategy, Cotton.
No.
Tajiri in WWE? Was Sea Star
Was
asking
Sea Star
for
trying to
tag?
tag?
For the tag?
What?
Was very confused.
A little bit. He's fighting on the outside. Sea Star definitely trying to use her quickness against the power of Redfield.
Oh man, strong showing so far from Sea Star.
We'll see if she can capitalize on that.
Does the starfish on her face act like a luchador mask?
Yes.
Okay.
So do you have to peel off the starfish to to weaken her?
Yeah. She like covers her face the whole time.
Yeah. Like what's his name, Merman?
Yeah.
Spin kick there from Sea Star. Oh, Champ's fighting back. Again, the size advantage. Lily Redfield coming in at 5'11". Sea Star barely over 5 foot. So almost a foot, like, height disadvantage.
Definitely has her work cut out for her in this one.
He's just standing there, menacingly.
See how many ridiculous taunts we get. Oh, there's one.
It wouldn't be KMW without needless taunts.
Exactly.
Wait a minute. Where did the extra person come from? Did I miss that?
Yes, you did.
Yeah, it was Elena.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
god.
literally said being accompanied to the ring by Alina.
I just thought she disappeared.
Well, she looked like she was
why
going
they're
to get
accompanied,
involved,
but-
and then looked like she wasn't going to get involved, and I don't know. I guess you can't decide.
I think it was just a taunt off there. A taunt berry surprise, if you will.
Uh-huh. I'm not sure if this strategy of going for the limbs is going to work, because starfish can, regrow their limbs. So
But it's gonna
Might
make
be
her,
for nothing.
It's going to make her slower, though.
Would definitely slow her down. Do you
that's
think
true.
that the starfish on her face chooses to be there?
Yes.
In KMW, we're all about consent. Uh-oh.
I don't know what Sea
Okay.
Star's plan was there, but
Well, this is the sea leg straight jacket she's got her in, but the rope break forcing her to let go.
I like that move.
Good enough to get a 2
Oh,
2.5.
Man.
That's kind of playing the champ at her own game. The champ known for her ridiculously powerful spin kick. Sea Star keeps trying that of her own. And, oh, waited way too long.
Way too long. Took her out of the match there. Oh, big headbutt.
That's the code Veronica right there about the champ.
Oh, man.
Oh, and we've seen this
Sea
before.
Star. There it is.
She might be out.
Would you kindly
Oh.
sit the fuck down?
And you can count to 100.
This could be it.
If count not good enough for the champ, she's going to put her in the lament configuration and go for the tap out.
Stop it. She's already dead.
There's no way Sea Star's going to be able to get out of this one.
All she has to do is hold on for the break from the ref. Nope, the ref called the break. But the pin.
Wow.
And here is your winner, Lily Redfield.
I feel like we could all see that one coming there, Cage.
That's probably fair.
The size disadvantage.
Yeah.
It was probably too much for C-Star to withstand.
Yeah. She did have a couple moments of what looked like an impressive showing. I think what really failed it for was, I believe she was going for one of her signature moves, the shooting star splash, but she waited and changed her mind, go for an elbow drop instead. I'm assuming it's probably because the champ was too far away, and the champ rolled out of it, and that was pretty much gonna be it at that point in time. You know.
Yep.
C-Star just
Too strong.
wasn't ready for the champ.
Who is?
That's a good question. Don't know. Truly, I don't know. I honestly can't remember if we've named a contender for the champ.
I gave you the segue on a silver platter.
Doesn't matter.
Fumbles it again.
I don't do anything.
The scriptwriters are on strike.
The scriptwriters haven't been bothered to script anything for a couple months now.
I was gonna say, I don't think they've shown up to work in a while.
Yeah. Wish.com went on strike.
No, man.
But we'll figure out if there's something eventually. But your champ, the Steiner math, definitely there. The champ is continuing her dominance, and we look forward to seeing how long she'll remain champion here in KMW. As we move through season 2. Keep in mind, season 2 only 4 episodes long. This is episode 2. We have 2 more episodes after this, and we'll move on to season 3, where breaking kayfabe a little bit here, we'll move from WWE 2K22 that I'm using currently to 25. And some characters will be getting some upgrades, new moves, things of that stuff. Good times. And hopefully,
Paige, are you trying to tell me that this is all fake?
No.
Okay.
I'm not trying to tell you that. And hopefully a new capture card here soon, so the matches won't look like complete crap. So.
Yeah, but I mean that's more on the game than it is you, buddy. It doesn't have to. You don't have to take all the responsibility for that.
Yeah. The freezing is from my capture card. Yeah. Like the slight little jolts that you see in the match.
That's okay.
It just looks like our crappy production value literally is as crappy as we talk about it being. So.
I mean it is. So.
But yeah. Speaking of crap, let's go back down to ringside for our next match, which I believe is going to be Peter Parkour versus Rob Dragon. Sir Casual Merc can confirm or deny.
I can confirm, and predictions will start when we transition.
When we transition. Yes, that's the word.
Yeah.
I would say don't be a Ben, bet more than 10.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Love that.
There it goes. The following contest is set for one fall. Introducing first, from Minneapolis, Minnesota, he is the Avenger, Peter Parkour. Former Twitch
Always
champion.
love Peter Parkour stuff.
Yeah, very well loved with the fans. Like I said, former Twitch champion, hasn't managed to get a great foothold yet in KMW, but definitely working on it. And his opponent from Massillon, Ohio, being accompanied to the ring by the man called Doom. He is Rob Dragon. Both members of the Legion of Doom on the card tonight. Still haven't found their groove as a tag team, but trying to get some momentum going both in tag team division and singles competition.
You know what they say, practice makes perfect.
Quite right, quite right.
Right you are, Ken.
Dragon's tag team partner Doom getting a Twitch championship title match later this evening.
Wow. Good for Doom.
Doom was our first Twitch.tv.
That's true.
Big flippy flop by their Dragon. Good enough for a 1 count.
I think they need a lot more than that to take down Peter Parkour.
Maybe showing slight disrespect going for a pin that early.
Or was he trying to catch him off guard?
You know, you can never tell with Rob Dragon. Big knee to the face there.
Or a third possibility, being the scriptwriter's favorite, he might be that full of himself.
That is true.
But is he really the scriptwriter's favorite?
No.
A little bit of turnaround there by Peter Parkour, going for a flippy flop and then a pin, and then some more flippy flopping, and then going to the top rope. Is he going to floppy flop one more? Oh, he took that back.
No, that was more like an LB drop.
He thinks he's Eddie Guerrero, too.
There's the needless taunts.
Yes. Both of these men are in the Cruiserweight division, so both trying to vie to see if they're going to get a shot at Master Slight's Cruiserweight Championship.
Might be concussed after that one.
Motion move here by Dragon.
He's got it locked in.
Oh, Parkour escapes before the break.
You tried to invert it.
Spin kick to the old breadbasket.
Shockingly quick pin after a weak kick.
No one
thought
fucking
that
knows
doesn't
where he is going. Like, wasn't even close.
Center of the ring. No excuse
Enough for
there
a 2
for Rob
count.
Dragon.
Just stood there and took it in the face.
Yeah, not a whole lot of defense in this match. A lot of 1 counts.
Nice DDT
Quick
there by
DDT
Parkour.
there.
Parkour putting him in the spider web.
Gwen Stefani would be proud.
That is interesting placement for the ref to ask for the submission. Dragon manages to escape. The refs are extra coked out tonight, folks. Just for you all.
Oh, what a move by Rob Dragon.
Dragon hitting Crucio. That's his signature submission maneuver. And the Parkour escape.
Called the break.
Reverses.
And Bounces him off the top rope. Going up for a flippy flop.
We'll be looking for final justice. No, Dragon's getting up. It's that DDT again.
Still not enough.
Close call there for Parkour.
Wow.
Now there's a DDT worth dropping.
That had some stones to it. Back up to the top rope. He lives up on that top rope with a flippy flop.
Final justice. Is this enough?
Oh,
Yes, it will be.
the flippity dippity got him.
And your winner, the Avenger, Peter Parkour.
Somebody had 30K on Peter Parkour. I wonder who that could be.
I feel like it was Ben.
It was probably Ben.
It was probably Ben.
That's okay.
It's fine.
It's nice to see the good sportsmanship after all the needless taunting during the matches.
Right? Seriously, after, like, you see all these handshakes happen here in KMW, and you would honestly think that these people hate each other. And then they all, like, shake hands, bro, shake hands.
It's just a sign of good sportsmanship over here at KMW.
I suppose so. It's crap. That's poor programming. I mean, yeah. So, Parkour getting the win. That's got you figure
Huge
that's
win.
that's got to move him up in the ranks a little bit. For the Cruiserweight Championship.
Well deserved,
Yeah.
as he should.
Yep.
Peter Parkour always shows out for the Cruiserweight division.
Quite right. Totally forgot to check and see if there was information as to whether management has made a number one contender for Lily Redfield during that last match. Promise I'll do it this time. We'll also check and see if any decisions have been made towards the Cruiserweight Championship. Again, a lot of Cruiserweight action tonight, so maybe the management is looking towards tonight's matches to see who will face Master Slight for that title at the pay-per-view. If you remember, Slight, very dominant during the Cruiserweight Championship round-robin tournament. Global Cruiserweight Series, that was the name of it. I remember things.
Mhm.
And has already had his first defense against G-Ray, very successfully done. So it will be interesting to see who does step up to him and challenge. So next up on the card, we have our first of 3 championship matches this evening. And we got the tag team titles. The Talons of Toyfare defending against former champions, the Badd Boyz. Talons kind of came out of nowhere, winning the titles, and yeah, it'll be interesting to see what goes on with them while their boss sits in catering some more, since he can't show up to work.
There was a lot of meat in that ring for them to win that championship. So
Very much so. Well, let's head down to ringside and see what goes on between the Badd Boyz and the tag team champions. Following contest set for one fall is for the KMW Global Tag Team Championships. Being accompanied to the ring by someone who's not sitting in catering, surprisingly, Michael Arcade, Jarmar,
He found his way out.
Games, Nate Bryant, the KMW Global Tag Team Champions, the Talons of Toyfare.
wow. whole gang's out here. What do you think that means for the Talons?
I think that means that Arcade's going to cheat.
Simple as that.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, yeah. I remember what the pay-per-view's name is.
Oh my god.
Oh, shit. And their opponents, weighing in at quite a bit of weight, from Raccoon City in the Arclay Mountains,
Jesus
Brett,
Christ.
Chris, the Badd Boyz.
Oh my god.
No idea what their names are.
Too much booger sugar in the booth, yes. Brett is the one in blue. Chris is the big beefy boy.
The big beefy boy.
Yeah.
The triple B, they call him.
Yep. Once we get into season 3 and we've paid off our new cameras, quote unquote, you'll be able to tell a much better difference in the competitor sizes.
Yeah, I mean, welcome to our stream of WWF War for the PlayStation 1.
Yeah.
Wait, the World Wildlife Federation?
Yep.
Oh.
You damn right.
Oh yeah.
All right, so some information for you guys while we watch them beat the hell out of each other. General manager is not very happy with me that I forgot the name of the pay-per-view. But the name of the pay-per-view is Poll Party. And it will feature live voting on stipulations and opponents for matches.
That's right.
As we talked about earlier, Lily Redfield, her opponent will be chosen live on the pay-per-view.
Wow. That'll be fun.
Neat.
Now, will it be stipulation and opponent, or just opponent?
For the Global Women's match, just opponent. For the Cruiserweight, as we were talking a few minutes ago, they have not decided on an opponent, but the stipulation will be the what people vote on. And in tag team news, the winner of this match... Let me just make sure that I get all this right. The winner of this match will face the former champions, the Double Dragons, as Eric Daring has been cleared from his injury, and the vote will be for the stipulation on that match.
How does production plan to handle this?
Very delicately.
Okay.
It will be very interesting.
Okay. I think we're all excited for that.
Production definitely was upset that they could not do the Fortune Favors the Bold match. It was a logistical nightmare. People couldn't agree on shit. You know, it was just bad time all around. So.
Right.
Our next event will be another episode of Sunday Night Cage Match, and that will be on the 27th of July, with the pay-per-view to follow hopefully sometime there shortly after. Just schedule them. We got Brett and Jamar in the ring here. The champions have looked pretty dominant so far from what I've seen of this match, which admittedly has been very little. I'm pretty sure the ref just pulled Jamar off.
Yeah, he did.
With the force, but I mean, still. Nate and Chris having a stare down out here.
Stare down. The biggest stare down ever in the history of stare downs. They've been standing there like that for a very long while.
Okay. Big stomp there by Badd. Looking to tag his partner in. Nope. Taunt instead. Okay, that works.
Hyping him up. Oh.
Here comes the fresh man. Kick looked a little low, but okay, ref. Nice DDT.
Big DDT. Now he'll tag him.
Of course, you figure if you are the Badd Boyz, you got to keep an eye on the outside of the ring there. Michael Arcade definitely looking sus.
Always looking sus, especially when he's not in catering.
Yes.
I think he's just happy to find his way out.
Likely fair.
So hard in that turnbuckle. Oh!
I feel like Ben from the Gaming Avengers should see his way out of the crowd now with that remark.
I thought it was like Boy Scouts. Because that's intense. Get it? Camping is also intense, but...
Don't encourage.
A lot of meat to be thrown around.
The strength of Jamar is real. Chris Badd coming in at 6'8", 310 pounds. He's one of the biggest men on the roster there.
The sucker punch.
Oh, and he paid for it.
Took his eyes off the ball for a second, though. Chris is probably going to get his comeuppance here.
Or is he going to drop Nate on the hardest part of the ring?
Ooh.
On the hardest part of the ring.
The Badd Boyz having a powwow.
The Keith.
Oh, Chris wants to start something with Arcade here. I mean,
Wow.
Not gonna lie.
That was completely uncalled for.
Right? Like, completely unwarranted. All he's been doing has been standing there dreaming about mashed potatoes the entire time.
The entire time.
Nate not taking too kindly to the fact of attacking his friend here.
Hey, he got up. He's okay.
He looks pissed.
He's just trying to be supportive.
Another rope break.
Also questionable. Because I didn't see
Ref looked a little
I
late.
didn't see Chris move at all. Jamar hitting him with the game over. But it is not game over for them.
And a hot tag.
Let's see if Brett can come in and capitalize.
Repeat.
A big Galaxy Crusher there by Brett Badd. But Jamar is already trying to get back to his feet right away.
A reversal right hand.
Not a good place for Brett to be.
Oh,
Just
only a
gonna
two.
kick out there.
Wonder what the Talons have planned here. Nope. Jamar's going to get out. I'm going to have some unneeded taunts while Brett tries to get to his tag team partner. I was going to say he was being nice and just trying to let him get back up, and then he goes and tries to like rip his nose off. That's not nice. That's not nice at all.
No. No, I don't think being nice.
Oh, damn, and a big Gallic gun there by Brett on Jamar. Ooh, almost enough for a 3 count.
I don't know about that. They're getting riled up here.
Going to town on Jamar's face.
And Chris going to do the same. Across the rope.
The Badd Boyz really just aren't doing enough to put the Talons away. That could be it. Broke it up there. Now it's a brawl.
It looks like Nate's going to pay for that a little bit. But as the legal man, Jamar and Chris are the ones that we care about. So, nice neck breaker.
Bringing some all-out warfare on modern Toyfare right now.
Not even a 1 count.
Yeah, not sure on that decision from Jamar there.
Paid for it with a kick right to the face.
Or could this be what they need to put it away?
A jackhammer-like suplex, not enough to put Jamar away.
There goes Nate way over the ropes.
And the big man is going up top. And he missed her.
He missed. They lock up again.
I believe Jamar's face is bleeding from those shots he took earlier.
Jamar is busted open. Good reversal there, plants him on his head. Really bleeding out of his face.
Seems to have just enraged the champion.
See, the thing is that they still don't have to necessarily pin him. They can get him on the count out here.
Champion's advantage will allow them to keep their belts, absolutely.
Count restarts now. Oh.
A big belly-to-back side slam there. Going to tag in Brett, who's a little fresher. And just unceremoniously powerbombs him out of the ring.
Just tosses him. Now we're going to do the taunting.
It's not where Jamar wants to be, but Brett also seems to have a bone to pick with Arcade. Just for funsies. Big revolution knee right there.
Let's get on the outside of that ring. You want to get it back in so that you guys can win that championship. And that taunting.
Jamar with an interesting strategy here.
He could choose to just walk away and win, but he just baited him in. Look at that. You saw that enziguri, and now Brett is going to pay for that. Brett with the block and the reversal.
What a great match.
The fans were definitely chanting tag team wrestling earlier, and I believe they are getting their money's worth out of this one.
Absolutely.
We talked about it before. One of the keys to great tag team wrestling is the constant tags, and both teams have done a fairly good job of this. Although Jamar has been in there for an exceptionally long time since then.
Yeah, he needs you to tag in for sure.
Looks like he may have heard us.
Oh, there it is.
Trying to put the big man up top, and he slips out and gets German suplex for his troubles. And Brett got caught by some hot childhood head trauma. That's that double on DDT of Nate. Almost enough to put him away, too.
A fresh kick out. Wow. Chris Badd must have been sleeping in the corner.
Oh, he's looking for the he slam. There it is. Is that enough to put Brett away? Chris with the save.
Good save by Chris.
Well needed. I really don't think he was getting up after that he slam.
Everybody's fighting.
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
Oh!
Face first into those turnbuckles. That's gotta hurt, Gene.
Isn't enough for the Badd Boyz to put the Talons away and win that championship.
Looking for a Galaxy Crusher. There's the pin. And
2.5.
Nate kicks out.
Wow. Big right hook there.
Smart move, taking out that arm. He can't use the he slam if he can't use his arm.
Seems like the corners have reset here.
They just simply got bored of fighting outside.
Yeah.
And they're like, all right, let's go back to our corners.
This is simply a great match here, though.
Big knockout blow there by Brett Badd.
Nate might be asleep.
Well, thankfully, John Mara is not.
He gets tossed for his troubles.
Nate is stirring a little bit here. Some nasty throat punches right there.
Stomping a mud hole.
Did he just flip him the bird? I feel like he flipped him the bird.
I think he just gave him the double birds.
Is that approved for network TV?
Wish.com says yes.
Oh, okay.
And just
Oh,
dumps
him to
him.
the outside.
Threw him straight out of the club. It doesn't seem like either team is interested in finishing this match.
No. Well, you don't get the belts unless you submit or pinfall here, so I don't know what your strategy is there.
or if you just taunt enough.
Catering might let that food go cold before Mr. Toyfare can make it back.
I think that would provoke Toyfare.
We go with the pin. I'm pretty sure Nate just hit the ref, but okay.
He was blinded by his rage.
Right? Big knee there by Brett Badd. Michael Arcade, despite the fact getting his ass whipped twice already in this match, has been very, like, not... That's got to be a
that's a rope break.
Okay.
Wish Ron says no.
Or Wish.com ref did not want to check in there.
Incredible.
Wow.
Here are your winners, and still, for somehow, KMW Global Tag Team Champions, the Talons of Toyfare.
An improbable win by the Talons of Toyfare.
Definitely the foot was on the ropes. Really not sure how any of that went down, but yeah. Very, very, very good match. Subpar ending.
I was gonna say, perturbing ending.
Yeah. So I mean that's kind of like, you know, how are you supposed to look at that kind of thing? You know, we already know our refs are kind of cracked out.
Yep.
I mean, come on, you laugh, but look at them.
Yes.
Is there not any drug testing?
No.
We can't afford that.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
You think we can afford drug testing if we can't afford healthcare?
Right?
Come on.
Good point. Good point.
mean, just really seriously, pay attention to the ref the next time we get a close up. It's like one of these.
Yeah.
Like it's bad. Hopefully the refs will be upgraded for season 3. Don't count on it. So, but yeah. Tag team wrestling. Tag team wrestling at its finest there. So now at the pay-per-view, it will officially be the new champions, the Talons of Toyfare, against the old champions, the very first champions in KMW history, the Double Dragons. They will be facing off in one of 3 styles of matches, so it will be interesting to see. It looks like the options are going to be just a standard tornado tag match, a hardcore tornado tag match, or a submission tag match. So you'll want to make sure that you are here for the live event when it does happen, so you can vote for the stipulations live on Twitch. It'll be fun times.
Be there or be square.
Exactly. Yeah. Parkour. Hardcore. But yeah.
Oh.
That's all right. We're heading back down to ringside for our next match, which is Optimus Prime and Speedo Swan. Another match in the Cruiserweight division.
There you
I
go.
know words.
There you go. You got there.
I know words. I just don't have the actual match listing up. So thanks to my partner, Sir Casual Mur, for that. Nope. That's not the right match.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Production's fired.
Nope, because I definitely have the right match on the match listing.
Yep. Yeah, you do. Yes, you do. That's my fault.
Oh boy.
That's my fault.
Ladies and gentlemen, your next contest scheduled for 1 fall, already in the ring. From the slums of Midgar, he is Clive!
That's just where I wished we were on the card.
Is that the main event?
No.
No, it was a co-main event.
Okay.
There you go.
And his opponent from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, the Little Pim.
Little Pim!
Oh man, that was embarrassing.
Which part?
All of it. Being here, messing up the predictions.
Hey,
Wouldn't be Wish.com without one mess up.
we do what we can do. I think the crowd is right. That was definitely a Timu level mess up.
Yeah.
The match list was actually stuck in customs.
Yes. All right, here we go with more Cruiserweight action. Both of these men were involved in the Cruiserweight series. Or wait, no. Pim was not involved in the Cruiserweight series. I lied. Clive was involved in the Cruiserweight series. Big elbow to the back there.
At least we don't have any major issues on this show.
We don't?
No.
Fine major issue.
that's where I'm confused at right now, but
We haven't had a stream crash in a while.
that's true. That's true. That's been nice. Especially considering that our main production computer, the hard drive definitely needs replaced. So yeah, we only have one production computer for KMW.
Well, that's okay. That's all it pretty much deserves anyway.
Basically. Clive looking to take Pim out. Damn!
Oh my goodness gracious.
Wow.
Just broke his face. Trying to get some torque on that neck.
Lilith Pim, one of our smallest competitors. I think he might actually be our smallest male competitor on roster.
I am unsure if Clive came out here to wrestle or to murder a man.
Both.
Probably a little bit of both, yeah.
As we do know, Clive is a little unstable. That's what we love about him.
Impressive slam there by Littlest Pim. Definitely making sure breaking his nose is on the agenda.
Well, it's very easy to defeat your opponent if they cannot breathe.
That's true.
5 moves of doom.
Took a big long walk to get to that pin.
I say
Oh,
it looks
wow.
like he only needed 1.
But Pim will not go quietly into the night. The crowd chanting for Clive to use his limit break.
I think he's dead. Oh, nope. He's moving.
Clive going out to make sure he's moving by punching him some more. Big belly to belly suplex. Pim's back on his feet though, and then dropping him.
Oh, it busted him open.
Right on his nose.
I've really put in the punishment to Pim.
This feels personal.
Right?
It's a right slobber knocker.
Oh, and a shot of espresso right to his nose. Him somehow still kicks out.
2.5.
Oh, there's the Omni Slash. That put him away. Weird to have a wrestler use their finishing move before their signature move, but hey, whatever. Joel doesn't conform. I'm not sure what the hell that was.
Nope, I have no idea.
Somebody make it stop. Oh, he's alive.
Him also came here to fight.
Get him, Pim. Get him.
You never know.
Sure about playing here.
Uh-oh.
Time for the nude tackle.
The what?
Yeah. The nude tackle. That's the name of the move. He's not even nude. That's the point. You could have counted to 100.
Shut it down. Shut it down.
Yes. Yes, you are, Kate. And here is your winner. Live! Dude, he just tried to fuck your nose 3 ways from Sunday, and you're going to shake his hand?
Always with the handshakes.
It's a little weird.
It is a little
Just
weird.
a little bit.
Oh, man. Yeah, so there is that match. If you can call it a match, I mean, that was a massacre at its best. Pim got some shots in, but Clive just too much. Just too much. Official word coming out of the back that on the next episode, the winner of the 3 Cruiserweight matches tonight will face off in a triple threat on our next episode, and that winner will face Master Slight at the pay-per-view event. So if you remember, Peter Parkour won his match, Clive just won his match, and then the winner of the match between Optimus Prime and Speedo Swan will join them in that 3-way to get a shot at the Cruiserweight Championship at the pay-per-view.
Makes sense.
Yes. And we will get to vote on the stipulation of their match, which should be very interesting. Given what we just saw, one of the options for that match will be a knockout match. Could you imagine Clive being in a knockout match? Let alone the other 2 options possibly being chosen are just a standard Falls Count Anywhere match, which, again, can lend to itself. Or even, for the first time ever in KMW history, a Hell in a Cell match.
Ooh.
So
Love me a Hell in a Cell.
It will be interesting to see what happens. But let's go back down to ringside for our Twitch Men's Championship match, which will be the Fabulous One defending against Doom. At least that's what it should be.
That's what I have.
Well, you know.
I know.
You know.
I do know.
Yeah. Well, you know. All right.
Transition.
The following contest is set for one fall, and it is for the Men's Twitch Championship. Don't be a Ben. Bet more than 10. And Rob Dragon out here again with his tag team partner. Dragon unsuccessful earlier. Looking in good spirits as his partner gets hyped up.
See if we're going to go 0 for 2 tonight.
It's tough luck for the week too. Considering they'd be 0 for 3 in their last 3 matches, 1 being together and 2 being separately.
Hold up, did you just pull a statistic?
I did.
Look at you. I'm proud.
I'm paying attention.
I don't care what anybody says. This entrance slaps.
Yeah.
It do be.
And the Twitch.tv/championship definitely matches his outfit.
Yeah, it does.
The hat is indeed amazing. You can't buy hats like that off the rack. That's custom.
For fabulous ones only.
That's right. Falling contest set for one fall. Introducing first your challenger from parts unknown, Doom. And his opponent from the fabulous city of San Francisco, he is the Fabulous One.
Announcer giving no respect to the current Twitch.tv/champion.
How so?
Because you didn't even call him the champion.
Didn't I?
He's just some poor schlub.
I thought I did. I'm sorry.
Had
I
no
think this
problems
is-
announcing the challenger.
Could have
I
swore I
think this
called
is
There
what
him.
he
we
is.
call.
Look at the crack. See, look at the crack eyes. I shit you not, man. Crack eyes.
The ref has seen the script. That's what's got him looking like that.
Big slam by Doom to start things off.
Uh-oh.
Doom is definitely the favorite in the crowd to win this match. It would make him one of the few that are two-time Twitch champions. So far in 2 seasons, we have not had a single Twitch champion make it to 3 points, though.
That is true.
If the Fabulous One wins tonight, I believe that puts him as tied for most wins as Twitch champion with 2.
Not a long reign, huh?
I feel like Tom Berry doesn't know the Twitch rules, so I will reiterate them for everyone at home. When you win the Twitch championship, you must defend it every single week. Once you've reached 3 defenses, gaining a point for each defense, you will automatically get entered into a match with the Global Heavyweight Champion on the next event, cashing in for option 2. So, yes, 2 is quite a big deal at that point, sir.
So, has anyone ever had 2
Fucking
belts?
scrub.
No.
Wow. Okay.
No, when you cash in for option.
That's what he just said, Tonberry.
Oh, you...
God. Fucking listen.
When you cash in for option T, you vacate the Twitch championship.
Oh. Okay. All right.
So it's not even possible, Tonberry.
Yeah.
Wow.
Freaking
Okay.
stupid idiot.
Stupid idiot.
The surprise is I'm a fucking idiot.
Nobody knows fucking arbitrary rules anyway.
Yeah, I don't know these fucking made up wrestling land rules, okay? I'm here to help out.
I was about to make a comment about Doom just manhandling the Fabulous One over here, and then the Fabulous One tries to turn it around. Big code breaker.
Another code breaker. His 3rd code breaker of the match.
Oh, going to town on that knee.
You chop a big tree down from the bottom, sir. The rules are definitely made up, but the points do in fact matter.
They do
All right.
actually matter, yeah.
Huh?
Someone in the live crowd said it earlier. We need to take the belt from the Fabulous One and avoid the deep 6-9. Hopefully Doom can avoid that deep 6-9.
Okay, hold on. I actually have a question. So if he wins this, he'll be tied for the most wins, right?
As Twitch champion, yes.
But how the fuck does that matter if you cash in when you get to 2?
Oh, you cash in.
You can't have 4.
3.
Oh. Okay.
It's 3 points.
There's Doomed Ride there. Almost enough.
Oh, almost didn't matter.
Oh.
Yeah, so once he wins his 3rd victory, so let's say hypothetically the Fabulous One wins tonight and then he wins on the next show. That will have 3 points. No matter what the champion is doing on the very next show, they will be the Fabulous One will be entered into that match. Now, we already know that Global Heavyweight Champion will be facing AJ Styles at the pay-per-view. Theoretically, he could be facing AJ Styles and the Fabulous One. Although Doom trying to make sure that he doesn't make it happen, hitting that high score.
There's a lot of...
The center.
There would be a lot of ones in that match. The Phenomenal One, the Fabulous One.
That's true. Right you are, Ken.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And the bossy one.
That's 4 code breakers there in this match.
Hey, if it works, don't change it.
Yeah.
Our code breaker counter brought to you by BlackBerry.
Only enough for a 2 count.
There's that taunting. Fabulous One looking to capitalize with a board buster.
Oh my gourd.
Big suplex.
He's really turned around on Doom quickly.
That's how quick shit can change here in KMW. Ooh, his knee gave out on that one, and Doom capitalizing with a pin.
The Fabulous One is known for his stamina.
Needless taunting happening, as usual.
Run like a sack of potatoes right out in the middle of the squared circle there.
Putting a fist to him now.
Oh, that could have broken him open.
Busted him open, I believe. Yeah.
A little bit of crimson face paint for him.
Trying to give Doom some brain damage.
Oh, there's the mushroom stomp.
No, it's not. Stop it.
That's what my paper says.
Oh my god.
And here's your winner and still twitch.tv/champion, the Fabulous One.
Oh, wow.
Just caught me off guard.
More handshaking.
Wow.
Little sign of respect there for the champion. Doom tried. He tried his best. It just wasn't good enough for the mushroom stamp.
How do you shake hands with somebody that mushroom stamps you?
Like that. Like that.
Oh, man.
Oh, the Fabulous One retains. So that means his next match next week could change the entirety of the pay-per-view event.
That would be something.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like, according to what I'm seeing here, the Fabulous One will have his largest challenge ever as he faces the Fat Man.
Ooh.
Ooh. Dun, dun, dun.
So, yeah. Should be very, very interesting to see what happens there. But that'll be for next time. Next event, again, going to be on July 27th. At least that's what my co-host, Casual Murr, gave me as a date that he could actually do things. So, we're holding him to it.
There's a schedule.
That's what I'm saying. You told me when you could do things.
I believe Toyfare also said he could be there for that one.
Yeah, I'll believe that when I... Never mind. We love you, Maggle. But yeah. Let's head down. We got 2 more matches on the card for you tonight. We have our final Cruiserweight match. We will see who enters into that triple threat match for next event. We're going to see Optimus Prime versus the Speedo Swan.
Speedo Swan.
Actually, this time,
yes.
For realsies.
For realsies.
Not gonna lie, hope it's not. Just... nope, it is.
You know what it was? Cop hadn't gotten here from his other gig yet. He had to put his clothes back on.
What was his other gig? Writing parking tickets?
no, he's a stripper.
Oh.
It's already established lore that he's a stripper.
It's lore.
Oh.
Yeah.
God.
My bad.
God, Matt. Ruined fucking everything, dude. God.
Following match is scheduled for one fall in the ring from parts unknown. Definitely not some strip club in Canada. He is Optimus Prime. You know, it's funny that Optimus is a stripper and that he's about to face Speedo Swan, who also looks like a stripper.
I'm sure they've met.
Probably.
Stripper beef is real.
And approaching the ring from Alberta, Canada, Speedo Swan.
That man hasn't had a carb since '98.
Right?
I don't even know what to say about this.
Just revel in it. It's fine.
All right.
Cop goes for the chop and gets blocked. Oh, Speedo Swan goes for the flippy flips early.
Seems to be landing. Oh, got caught up on the rope.
Speedo Swan definitely the heavy favorite.
Ooh.
Putting them educated feet to the head of Optimus Prime. This is what the Cruiserweight division is all about, the flippity flips.
That is true. We do have a lot of flippity flips in the Cruiserweight division.
The flippity floppity division.
Yes.
See, this is the division where the spinner belt should be the title.
Spinner belt, but it's just a picture of someone like laying flat out so they can be doing moonsaults when you spin it.
Yep.
Big DDT there by Cop. Do you think these two men can
Cop using some excessive force here.
What were you saying, Cage?
I was asking, do you think these two compete for clients?
No. I think Tubus. That's not his name.
Speedo Swan?
Speedo Swan definitely has a little bit more of a highbrow group of customers.
I feel like that'd be fair. I've heard Coptimus also does children's parties.
What?
That's just hearsay. He's an all-around entertainer. Don't put him in a box.
One of a kind.
Yeah. Big drop kicks there by Coptimus.
For a moment, I thought that could have been it.
I was thinking after such a weak move, I didn't think he'd get to the 2 count, but he did.
The Swan is just out of breath. It's a big crime and effect. Damn, and Coptimus wins it.
In almost a squash match.
That was a very quick turnaround from the beginning of that match. Both men apparently had another gig afterwards.
More important places to be.
Yep. Vito Swan definitely not happy with his performance there at the end. But sometimes
this time.
That's just the way the thong falls.
He forgot his performance enhancers.
Yeah. Yeah. Call an ambulance, but not for me. Exactly. Exactly. Well, that was a heck of a match there still, though. So now it's official. Coptimus Crime, Clive, and Peter Parkour. 3-way match to determine the number 1 contender for the Cruiserweight title against Master Slight at Pole Effect. Is that what it's called? Pole Effect? I forget already.
Nope.
Pole Party.
Not. Nope. Not it.
Yeah.
Jesus, Cage, you made the fucking name.
Yeah.
Someday we'll get our shit together.
Oh my god.
But that day is not today.
Nope.
That day is not today. Well, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, what?
Nope, nothing.
This would be the same if we had our shit together.
Yeah, it's probably
No.
true. It's our main event tonight. For the first time ever, the women's Twitch.tv/championship will be defended here in KMW. The inaugural champion in our last event, the Hoagie Hero, won it in an over-the-top rope 20-woman battle royal that also included her friend and tag team partner, the Pretty Danger. The Hoagie Hero has decided to give the first chance at the title, as it is needed to be defended every single week on KMW television, to her friend and tag team partner, the Pretty Danger. So this match is also not only a friendly competition, but should be a little personal because the two do know each other very well. Let's head down to ringside and take on for your main event of the evening before we discuss next week's event. As I forgot to press play.
Oh.
You ever forget? Happens to me literally all the time. Get your predictions in, folks. The following contest is your main event for the evening, and it is for the women's Twitch.tv/championship. The one crazy thing about the world of wrestling, when you do have a friend and tag team partner that you work with quite so often, and all of a sudden a singles title introduces itself into that relationship, it complicates things, wouldn't you say, gentlemen?
Always.
Got our last 20 seconds on predictions. For the main event.
Her belt needs to be on the outside of the tank.
You imply that they thought of that.
They did.
What an absolute legend.
I'm going to be sad in a couple years where there's no tank in WWE games anymore.
Yep.
Feel like that's a cop-out, Ben.
Dang, the timing of that was actually pretty good.
Right. Introducing first from, unfortunately, Ohio, the challenger, Pretty Danger. And from the Sam Cross Memorial Hospital cafeteria, she is the Twitch.tv/champion, the Hoagie Hero. I did it that time, fuckers.
You did do it that time. Good job.
Oh, yeah.
I'm proud of you.
That's not foreshadowing at all.
What's foreshadowing? The cracked out ref?
Yes.
What's in those hoagies?
Don't worry about it.
Bath salts.
A crack sandwich.
Pretty Danger with a Northern Light suplex and some pretty heavy stomps to her friend. Fuck friendship. Championship belts, baby.
Get that gold, baby.
See, in these kind of matches, they always go one of two ways. Either things get real personal, or they don't really, like, try hard enough. You know what I mean? Like, slap the shit out of each other already. Come on.
Or they're almost too predictable because they know each other's moves.
That's fair. Pretty Danger definitely giving up some height to the Hoagie Hero.
Hoagie Hero proves to be a strong champion, though. I don't think that's going to do anything for you.
Big choke bomb by the tiny Pretty Danger. Tossed her outside.
A little unsure of both of the taunts that just happened.
Yeah. Definitely confused. Oh,
Big suplex
right into that barricade.
Getting a little cat fighty now. Can't imagine the Hoagie Hero is going to take the easy win here.
Hey, a defense is a defense.
Yeah, win's a win.
Very true. I'm going to fall away slam with the bridge there, but the ref didn't go for the count because he was too cracked the fuck out. Jesus, ref.
Look, everything's happening so fast for him, okay?
Right? Apparently. Hoagie Hero going up top. What she got planned?
She's gonna do a flippity hippity.
A bit of a volley ground. Strength Pretty Danger showing up here. Oh, a nice, like, powerbomb-esque maneuver. Not sure exactly what you guys would call that.
I'd say kind of like a Falcon Arrow, maybe.
Ooh, close.
Big kick out there.
And a big kick right to her spine. But the Pretty Danger comes back with a vengeance. Nice Northern Lights. Obligatory taunting. And paid for it.
Didn't know Pretty Danger was a member of the Bullet Club.
She's just
I'm gonna have to see the rap sheet.
And see, this is coming into play what you were talking about earlier, guys. Like, they know each other very well. Hoagie Hero has been able to counter a lot of what the Pretty Danger has tried to do.
Much to the chagrin of Pretty Danger.
Yes. Oh, but that's one of Pretty Danger's moves there. That's the penetrator. Not enough to keep her down. And yes, that's actually the name of the move. I didn't name this shit. But she hit her from behind.
With the penetrator?
With the penetrator.
Yep.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Looks like Pretty Danger took that personally.
Not looking good for Hoagie Hero.
Oh, and there's a money shot by Pretty Danger. Again, didn't name it.
Count it down.
Wow. With the money shot.
All it took was the money shot.
It's the only way to go.
Hoagie Hero's definitely out of it. Here's your winner and new Twitch.tv/champion, the Pretty Danger.
Wow.
More handshaking, but this one's actually deserved.
Yeah. The actual history between these dudes grants that.
Quite right. There you go.
Wow.
In the first defense, we have a new Twitch.tv/women's champion. Congratulations to the Pretty Danger. Good work there, Hoagie Hero. You definitely put up a good fight. But sometimes all it takes is one move to finish it all. So yeah.
Right you are.
So that was a Sunday Night Cage match. Thank you all for being here. Greatly do appreciate it. On our next episode, what you can look forward to in our main event, we already talked about it, that three-way Cruiserweight #1 contender match for Pole Party. Clive versus Optimus Prime versus Peter Parkour. Winner will face Master Slight in a stipulation match at Pole Party. Twitch Men's Championship. The Fabulous One will go for his third point against the Fat Man. If he can win, he will be entered into that match between AJ Styles and Shane Youngblood for the Global Heavyweight Championship at Pole Party.
That would be exciting.
Indeed. I've gotten word that Pretty Danger's first challenger will be Alina. So we'll have that match for the Women's Twitch Championship next week. For the first time in quite some time, Mark the Mailman Murray will be teaming with his friend Matt the Mountain Black. Special Delivery back in action. They will be facing the Legion of Doom. Again, both members of the Legion of Doom coming up very short this week. Again, going to try to get back into their ways. Two new women's wrestlers who debuted in the Battle Royal on our last episode. Trailer Trash Trammy and Sailor Mew will be in action against each other, as well as Wanda Eve Cloverfield and Ramona Reigns will be facing each other. So we got a stacked card again for you next time. That will be on July 27th here live on twitch.tv/Legion Cage. How you guys feeling about the episode tonight?
Good. We had a lot of good matches. Title changed hands. Very exciting.
Good. Indeed. Next show should be good as well as the Pole Party, the premium live event that will be here in the future. They're gonna have all the championships on the card defended. Some again, you'll be able to choose the opponent live on the show. To choose the stipulation on the show. And I believe that I mentioned it on the last episode, but we will be adding one more championship to the KMW family, starting with the premium event. And that will be the Global Women's Team Championship. You'll be able to vote on 4 different teams that will be potential contenders in that match, just so you are aware. And the 2 that we just saw, despite having to fight each other, the Hoagie Hero and the Pretty Danger will be part of the options to vote on in that match. So they will have the option to potentially become the first ever KMW Women's Tag Team Championships. So it'll be a good time. You won't want to miss it. Until then, Casual Mirror, Tonberry Surprise.
There you go.
Thank you both again for being here. If you're watching here on the YouTube channel, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Appreciate you. If you want to watch it live, twitch.tv/Legion Cage. Thank you again for KMW. We'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.